All right, so it looks like we know exactly what our next set is going to be from a tweet posted by the official Japanese Pocket account. Nobody leaks Pocket content like Pocket, apparently. The upcoming set, translated to High Class EX A4B, looks to be a set that is mostly based around reprints of popular cards throughout the entire year. So, like a celebration set that is only active for a month, apparently. It will be gone after the month. Let's take a look at it right here. This is the ad. You could take a look at what was posted. I believe this was the one posted on Twitter. You could see cards like Professor's Research in there, Greninja, Gardevoir, Pikachu, things that are very popular getting a reprint, and, like a new art here right towards the end of this first year. We have a lot of EX cards in there that have been throughout the set. Listed here, you could see that it says you are guaranteed a 4 diamond card in this pack, and it is a 4 card pack, apparently. A lot to say about this set. First of all, I have to say, before we get any deeper into the set, the art's going to be amazing. This does have some pretty big implications for what is coming later and what it means for our new B set for Pocket. And it also makes me feel like, boy, I hope that inside this set, while we have mostly reprints and things like that, or maybe a huge majority of reprints, we do have some new cards, because otherwise we're going to have the exact same meta for 2 months straight, which I think will be a little bit of a bore heading into our next set, right? Like, obviously our next set is Megas. I would assume, given how Genetic Apex was, it's going to be a 3-pack set, but this is what we are looking to get. We actually have some still images that we could take a look at right here. So this is the art, some of the new art that people are going to be chasing, right? You could see Pikachu right there, Pikachu EX. You see Greninja. Obviously, Greninja, I don't know if you were aware of this, or if you're new to Pocket, genuinely, hi, welcome. This is probably a great set for you to check out. But I don't know if you're new to Pocket or not, but if you are, Greninja is very good. That has been since the start of the game at Genetic Apex. And in fact, all of the cards that you're seeing in this slide right here are from the start of the game, right? We have Guardy, we have Moltres, and it looks like Executor EX. Those ones are not new art down there. But we have Gardevoir art, Pikachu EX art, Greninja art, all from Genetic Apex. We have Professor's Research, which obviously not from Genetic Apex necessarily, but from the start of the game. And yes, we finally do have an illustrated art for Professor's Research. I was hoping it was going to be the immersive, and I really wonder, with a set like this, what is the crown, right? Obviously, we've already had a crown of all of the Genetic Apex, EXs. We see Professors right here as a 2-star, so I do not know exactly what a crown would be in this set. And man, with 4 cards, I mean, I really wonder, do they even include a crown? They have to, right? But if they do, what is the crown? And why is it Looker? Why do we finally get the Looker crown? We also have an image right here showing other EXs that are going to be in this set. Giratina, Eevee, Pachirisu, Lucario. We have, it looks like Ho-Oh and Articuno down there. So this is going to be a set celebrating some of the best cards and some cards that really didn't ever become like the best, like Pachirisu, not a super great card by any means. Giratina, one of the best cards out there. Ho-Oh, a pretty recent release. This feels like a great set for players who are trying to catch up, a great set for new players coming to the game. I do wonder if it's going to have the same cost as a normal set. I don't think it would be more necessarily, but given that you are guaranteeing a 4 diamond card in every single pack, I just wonder if this is something that is going to cost the same amount of hourglasses. Then there's a reality where maybe, and I kind of doubt this, but maybe it costs less hourglasses for these packs, and it really is like fill your collection before the brand new set. And I do think this poses like a big question. Okay, here's my like big thought when I see this is moving towards the B set, right? The mega set. All the sets that we have so far are listed as A something, right? There's like Genetic Apex is A1, and then like A Mythical Island is A1B. This is our last A1 set before we move to a B set. I was curious as to whether or not we were going to be getting a change up for Pocket. Like, would we be retiring some old cards? Would they rotate out? Is this set a collector's set? And then some of these cards would rotate. I honestly think, given how this is being presented, and you're stocking up on all of these EX cards, this woman's very happy about it. I think as you're stocking up on all of these EX cards, I actually think that means we're not rotating anything out. Every single one of these will be a, playable card in the next set. We've got new versions of cards that have been around for a long time, versions of things that are very meta, like Greninja, who are clearly going nowhere, things like Stoke Charizard that could be a very popular card moving forward. I do think it's unfortunate, just for me personally, that we are not seeing more of a rotation in Pocket. I was hoping we were going to see more because I think it would keep the meta really exciting. And I do wonder what the next month of Pocket is going to look like, right? Like, there are going to be some really exciting moments opening these packs and refitting your decks. And I think for the collectors in this game, this is going to be a really exciting set. And for people who are looking to expand their play and play more interesting stuff in the meta, you're going to have another month of Suicune Greninja. And if the megas aren't good enough, you're going to have a third month of Suicune Greninja, right? So this is like one of those interesting sets where there's no question, like, I'm very hyped for some of this art. Of course, I'm happy to see the professors. I'm curious what all the cards are, but I'm hoping there's a little more in this set. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping there's a little more. I'm hoping alongside these EXs that we know, we're getting some EXs that we deserved, right? We're getting the Feraligatr EX, the Meganium EX, the Torterra. We're getting some of these cards that we deserved to get a long, long time ago, but just never ended up getting. However, given the way this is presented, all of the EX cards that are shown in this trailer, I kind of doubt that we're going to see something like that. I think this is, again, a cool collector set. And for people who are playing the game regularly and building decks, it's going to be cool to build your decks. And for players who came anywhere after, like, Space Time Smackdown or something like that, and it felt like they have been behind for a long time, this is going to feel like a really good set. But I would love to hear what you think in the comments. Obviously, I'm waiting for that full trailer to drop, because this is like an ad that I think they accidentally posted and not the exact trailer, right? I think we're going to get a different trailer for this, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but I am curious to see if there's anything new in this that is not just new art. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you. I'll see you all next time. We did it. And by the way, I think this does mean the immersive is not professors, which is a little heartbreaking for me, because I think that would be the coolest immersive.